Hey you guys, Mr. Waltz. I'm going to show you how to do Fusion Model Creation 3, figure number 4. So this thing is basically a big block. It's got a half circle cut out on the right side. It's got a full circle cut out of the front and a quarter circle cut out of the left. So that's how I like to make it. Make the big block, subtract the three things from it. So the big block, you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 for the width, 2, 4, 5 for the height, and then 6 for the depth. So 9 by 5 by 6. So we'll start by making that. Got our new design, create a new sketch. I'm going to use the XY here, and I'm going to do a 2-point rectangle. Start at the origin, go up here. 9 squares wide, that is going to be 2.25, and 5 squares high is going to be 1.25. You can do the star multiplied thing, but at this point I'm hoping you have memorized all these. I know I have. So there's your rectangle. I'm going to hide the sketch palette. Finish the sketch. Extrude, dude. Extrude is 6 squares, that is 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to zoom in. So now I got to start cutting bites out of this thing. So I will go left to right. I'm going to spin this around with the view cube, click that corner. Now I can see the left side. And I'm going to put a sketch on here. All right, and what we got to do is sketch the shape we want to cut out. So let's look at the picture. And what this shape is we're going to cut is a quarter of a circle. And it is a little tricky to figure it out, but if you look at this thing long enough, you're going to realize that the center of that quarter circle is right here. And that's actually going to be the corner of where our box is that we created. The radius of this circle, if you count from the center point down, it's 4 squares, so it's 1 inch. And the extrude depth from here to here is 1 inch. So it's just a 1 inch radius arc from the corner of this box extruded 1 inch. So I'm going to go in here and draw it, create arc, center point. Going to click on this corner of the block. I'm going to go to the left up here, 1 inch. Be careful you don't get a midpoint or it will stick to that. I'm going to go past it to make sure. I'm going to type 1 and hit enter. And then what I can do is bring the mouse down and it will draw my arc, bring it down to the bottom and click. There it is, 1 inch radius arc. Then I'm going to finish the sketch. I'm going to extrude, dude, hide that little palette, click on that arc, drag it inwards, and oops, I shouldn't have hidden that. Let me bring it back. And it's 1 inch is correct. And I'm going to hit OK. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make the hole in the front. Let's look at it. If you look at it, you can see it's 1 square, 0.25 diameter. The location of this hole, if you look at this corner right here, you would go over 2 squares, and then you would go down 2 squares. So just 0.5 and 0.5. So flip back here. I'm going to click Create Sketch and click on this front surface. Click Circle. Zoom in. I'm going to draw my circle right about here. Specify the diameter. It's 0.25. Then I need to position this. You can see it's blue. It needs more dimensions. D for dimension. I'm going to click on that corner. Click on that center. Move my mouse up. Click. And I'm going to type 0.5. Now I need to do the vertical location. So same 2 points, still in dimension. Click on that point. Click on the center. And then I'll go over here and put 0.5. Then I'm going to finish the sketch, go to my home, and we're going to extrude this, circle, pull it this way so it cuts, and then change your distance to all. Hit OK. Now we got the hole. Last thing to do is the half circle cut. You can see it's over here. It's going to be on the top. The center is just going to be the midpoint of that edge. The radius is going to be 0.5, and I cut all the way through. So pretty easy to do. Create your sketch on the top. Do an arc, center point arc. Start on the midpoint. Remember that's the blue triangle. Click. And then I'm going to go up. Now when I go up here, I want to go up 0.5. Hit enter. And then just move your mouse around to the left. It'll draw that arc. Wait till you get to the edge again and click. And there's your arc. Finish your sketch. Click extrude, dude. Click inside the circle. Drag down. Change your extent type from distance to all. And this one is done. We're going to hit save and save it. This one is number 4. Make sure you have the correct project selected. And you're done. Good luck.